Good morning. Today I'm going to speak on something that has been a problem for a lot of people, and is today, and especially in today's generation, and that's ingratitude. I remember when I was a lot younger and I hung around with a certain group of people, and one of the people in our group was from a very wealthy family. And one day somebody remarked that the reason that individual was like she was, with a lot of problems and a lot of self-destruction, was that her parents gave her everything. They paid for her house, they paid for her cars, insurance, gave her spending money, everything. And she was a grown woman. And one of the individuals named Charlie, who hung out with us, older man in his 70s, remarked, no, that's not the problem. That her parents give her because they have is not the problem. Because there's other parents that give to their children and their children don't act like she does. We know that about God. God blesses us and He gives us things. And some of us are grateful and some of us are not. So the problem is the gratitude. What Charlie said it was her ingratitude for what her parents did that made her that way. Scripture says, do all things without grumbling or disputing. That's in Philippians 2:14. Hebrews says, keep your life free from the love of money. It doesn't say money, it says the love of money. People misquote that all the time. And be content with what you have. For He has said, I will never leave or forsake you. So we can confidently say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear what man can do to me. That's gratitude. When we are grateful for the car that we drive, we take care of it. We change the oil. We rotate the tires. Now, this sounds simple, doesn't it? But it isn't. There are some people who don't know how to be grateful. They don't take care of things that God has given them. If you're grateful for your wife, you bless her. You try to eliminate as much discomfort in her life as you can. If you're grateful for your husband, you do the same. You try to eliminate the unnecessary discomfort caused by other things that you can help eliminate. America has raised a generation of ingratitudes. People who don't know how to be grateful for what this country stands for, know what it gives them, provides for them, makes possible for them. That's sad. It's really sad. And sometimes you're not grateful for something. You don't realize and you don't appreciate it until it's gone. You've heard that saying. We all have. But until you take it to heart, you don't realize that that woman that you took for granted is no longer with you. Then you realize what you had. When you just flippantly did your job without really making an effort to do it the best you can, and we do supposed to do our work as if we were doing it for God Himself. and you wind up losing it. And then a year down the road, you're thinking, I wish I'd have taken better care of that job. Now, I know that a lot of people are not going to really think this is a big thing in life. But you know, I have a theory about ants, the little bitty tiny black ants. You see them coming in a little line. Well, they call them line ants, and there's another thing that, you know, country folk call them. And you know, it's a string, but I'm not going to say it. And when you see a cow coming, and you're having a picnic, you've got your food spread out, and there's a cow coming. Well, you can get your stuff or shoo the cow away and save your picnic, and move them out of the way and save your picnic. But those little ants, the little line ants, will be all over you and all over the food before you know it. And they'll be eating your food and biting on you, stinging you. And it'll be just all of a sudden. So it's not the cows. It's not the cows, the big animals, the things that disrupt the picnic, it says, those little line ants. And it's that way in life. It's not the events that are large that disrupt our daily life. They come and they go. But it's those little bitty tiny things, the things that we could eliminate by gratitude, that make life worthwhile. Dr. Laura Schlesinger once was talking to a woman, and she was complaining about her husband leaving his underwear on the floor of the bathroom. And she says, I've talked to him, I've argued with him over it. And Dr. Schlesinger asked her, so you've talked to her, right? Talked to him, right? Correct. And y'all have argued about it? Yes. Why don't you just pick up his underwear? Is it too much? Is he a good husband? Yes. Good father? Yes. Good provider? Yes. Then why can't you just pick up his underwear and not say anything? This is gratitude. Well, go out there and try to have a grateful day. Be grateful for the sun. Be grateful that it rises and sets every day. Be grateful for your mother and father who love you, in spite of the fact that sometimes you're not very lovable. Be grateful for your spouse who puts up with your odd and weird behavior. And yes, you are odd and you are weird. We all are, in some way, in some fashion. We all have these eccentricities. That's a word that's hard to say. We all have these eccentricities that make us odd. But it's okay. Have a blessed day. And don't forget, be grateful for your life. Because so many people don't have it. Be grateful for your health. Because so many people have lost it. Be grateful for your job, because the majority of people in the world don't have full-time jobs. What a word. Gratitude. An attitude of gratitude. That's what they used to tell me all the time. You want to be happy? Have an attitude of gratitude. Have a blessed day.